lovely humans. Yes, as you can tell right now by the stuffy sound in my nose, I'm still getting over my sickness, but it's a lot better than it was, a couple weeks ago when I did my last video. So I'm not, covered with tissues and horrible mucousy fluids and stuff that's charming. But it's a lot better now, thank goodness. I'm still a little bit, swollen and bleh, but, still getting there, getting over it, still drinking tea and chili and garlic. I don't think you really drink tea and garlic, but, well, you know what I mean. Getting there. Anyway, also I've been getting back into writing lately, so hence why I haven't been making a lot of videos. I've been trying to get, my creative juices flowing once more, and it's been a long time since I've written a lot, especially due to, some circumstances that have been happening. So I've been actually going okay lately with that, and also I'm going to Canberra on Friday, so I'm making this before I have to go anywhere, so, and I have to pack, so hopefully it's alright. It's for my best mate's birthday, so I can't wait. Anyway, as you know before, I made a video of my top 7 favourite movies and everything, and why I like them. Well, today, I thought it would be a good idea to make my top 7 favourite music artists and bands and stuff, because I love music, and music is my life. Hooray! Anyway, I just wanted to make this because a lot of people are like, oh, why do you like this band, why do you like that band, and all that. Well, I actually have legitimate reasons why these are my favourite bands, and this is why. Oh, my hair, fringe check, yay. Anyway, number 1 is Fall Out Boy. Okay, before we start getting all judgy and whatever that I like Fall Out Boy, it's because when I was younger, I was an emo kid. As you can possibly tell, I don't know, I'm wearing my new shirt today, so I'm feeling pretty fresh. But anyway, yeah, I loved Fall Out Boy, and my friend Scarlett got me into them, and I was like, wow, these guys are amazing, and then I got off them for a long time. I don't know why, maybe it's because of their hiatus or something like that. Anyway, then I finally got back into them, listening to the 2 newer albums, and I really, really enjoyed it. I think it's the most listened thing on my iPod now, because it's just so good, and Patrick Stump and all the rest of the guys are just the most amazing musicians. Like, you don't really understand how much musicality actually goes into their songs, and that's why I really appreciate it. Plus they're expanding to different kind of genres within that pop-punk element, a bit of rap and a bit of electronic, etc, etc. So that's one reason why I really, really like them. My second one was My Chemical Romance. Okay, again, being an old emo kid, I loved My Chemical Romance, as all, 14 to 16-year-old emo kids did, and pretty much I just really loved them, and they got me through a lot of dark times when I was a lot younger, a lot of, bullying, etc, etc, and I still appreciate them to this day, and I love them so much. They're just everything to me. I still have my My Chemical Romance shirt, which I wear occasionally without any kind of shame. I'm like, yep, they're my favourite band. I still have all their songs, I have all their CDs, and I still just love them, and plus Gerard Way is amazing writer as well. I even have his comic books. That's how much of a fangirl I am. I'm not usually much of a fangirl, but there you go. I'm a fangirl for them, at least I can say that. Is My Chemical Romance fandom. I hope not. I don't like joining fandoms. I might enjoy the band or the person or whatever, but I find fandoms a little bit creepy. Just slightly. Anyway, the next one will have to be Marilyn Manson. And Marilyn Manson I just really enjoy. I think I found out about them through my dad, actually. And especially Marilyn Manson himself. He's just a smart, he might have a nihilistic point of view and everything, but he's a smart, smart guy. And my dream, this is my idea of, when you want to meet your favourite celebrity, you want to marry them and stuff. My idea of meeting this man would be able to sit by a fire drinking absinthe and talking about politics, or whatever, culture, sciences, etc. That's my dream. That and Stephen Fry, actually, but anyway, Marilyn Manson, another one, because I just love his messages and everything that he puts through his music, and I can kind of relate to them in a weird nihilistic way, I guess. I guess that's what you get for being cynical. Anyway, the next one is Nirvana. I know everyone's like, I love Nirvana, my favourite song is Smells Like Teen Spirit. No, actually, I really don't like that song. I like it, but I'm just over it. But I actually like, Penny Royalty and Breed and On a Plane and Sliver and stuff like that. And again, this is another band I grew up with. I really, really enjoyed them. I think Smells Like Teen Spirit was the first band. It was one of the bands that really got me into, rock and roll in general, instead of listening to Britney Spears and whatever. It kind of like, you know, made me want to search more and explore more with music and all different kinds, and that's another one that I really, really enjoy. Thanks, Dad. And another one that also my dad introduced. A lot of them, my dad's a musician, so he's the one who usually, we sit down for ages, having a drink of wine or whatever, and listen to music all night. That's our chill time. Anyway, the next one is System of a Down, and I still remember that day. He sat me down, he put on the album, and I was like, oh, this is cool, like, it's kind of heavy, but I really, really like this. And I remember him pointing to me and saying, don't get into any of that heavy metal death shite. And, sorry. I have to say sorry, it's my catalyst, my gateway of getting into all that heavy metal crap that you don't like. But then again, I like all kinds of music anyway, except for, you know, really bad pop music. Not a huge fan of that. Or country, except Johnny Cash. Anyway, yeah, that was another band that really got me into, you know, what I like today, and I kind of appreciate that. Plus their political messages and everything, the way that they put it, and the way that they, especially with their musicality itself is just fantastic. I highly, highly love them, and still have them on my wall as opposed to two, so obviously, true fan right here, yeah. Well, I did see them a couple years ago. They were just amazing. They were fantastic. Anyway, and next one is Green Day. Now, the reason I love Green Day is because, you know, again, grew up with them, love Green Day, but they're also one of my major first concerts I ever went to. I think it was at All Phones Arena, well, that's what it's called now. And I just lost it. Like, I've been to smaller concerts before, but this one was the first really big one that I went to, with heaps of people singing along, dancing, and, you know, moshing and stuff. And I was in the seats. I was only about 16 years old at the time. And oh my goodness, it was just the most amazing experience of my life. And that really opened, like, it opened up things, like, I can't say it right now, I can't remember the word, but it just really opened up the thing of live music for me. And I love live music now. I love going to see bands and everything live. Like, no matter who they are, I just enjoy live music. And that was one, and they're just so fun. They were so fantastic, and, like, actually engaged the audience, and everyone just enjoyed themselves and singing along. I loved it. And it really, really did, you know, affect me in a big way with my life now, especially with music, because that was some of the first things I learned on guitar when I was, you know, learning. I'm not very good, but self-taught. Yay. And the final one is Nine Inch Nails. And Nine Inch Nails, like, they use techno and electronics and stuff like that. And I never was really into electronic music at all, ever, until I really listened to these guys, and I can see it as an art form now. I really enjoyed it, and I don't know why, like, it just gave me this appreciation for it, so now I'm, like, kind of open to more things. So I'm not as narrow-minded as I was a couple years ago, but I just really, really enjoyed it, and I still love Trent Reznor, don't hate me for that. It's one of those bands that just really got me into, like, the musicality behind electronic music and all the production that can go into it, and I loved it. Anyway, that's all I have today. I didn't really have much. I'm still trying to pack and figure out what I'm going to wear to this party and all this stuff, so party girl stuff up in the house today, yay. No, not really, I'm just probably going to do some drawing. Anyway, have a lovely week, lovely humans, and I will see you next time. Please like and sub if you enjoyed this video. Bye!